Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Thank you, Dr. Strange. Hello, Steamboat. We're back! Well, we didn't really go away. We just took a couple days off.
You were working.
Rick and Rock Productions, man. They've been hired out. They handle everything video related in this town. So if you need them, call them. HelloSteamboatShow@gmail.com. They will take care of you. Just make sure that happens. Merrick knocked out some Doc Willett. Rock's got Navigator tonight. It's nonstop. So that's what's happening. Oh, greatness. Hello, Harv.
Hola.
Thought you were in traffic. Give me the gridlock story. What happened?
I made for someone who grew up in and around a city, I wasn't judging. I got stuck in the middle of the ski house, Pine Grove Road intersection. I'm like, I'm in gridlock. But I did text you to tell you about
You did.
it.
I was getting ready
I was
to call
not
you.
actually texting and moving. I was in the car.
Yeah, stopped.
Stopped, going, huh. And then someone was nice enough to let me pull in over on the other side.
They recognize you?
Yeah, well, I don't know that they recognized me. They recognized that I was in peril in the middle of it was stop and slop, let me tell you. I wanted to call and do the traffic report, actually.
Brian, how's going up and down there in the KTYV-18 helicopter?
It's nothing but gridlock here. The city market parking lot is really, really stop and go. Yeah, it's Steamboat traffic.
It's here.
It still took me from Alpenglow to here. It still took me about 15 minutes to get here. So we made it.
Imagine being on I-25 right now. I know you've done that a couple times down in Denver.
Yeah, that's no fun.
When I see that in the morning, when my lady's watching the morning news, I'm like, God, that would be awful. Sitting in the middle of I-25 or I-70 or 6th Avenue.
Oh, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
So when I was down there for my dentist appointment a couple weeks ago, I was driving down Emmanuel High School, and I looked at my phone, and it said 39 minutes to go 4.5 miles. I'm like, what up with that, Willis?
Yeah, that's not happening. No. Speaking of Emmanuel, so you were doing a little high school. We got some football.
Football tonight, Steamboat Sailors, Moffat County Bulldogs, Coltrane rivalry.
What do you say?
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Moffat looks really good.
Yeah.
Sailors look a whole lot better.
Right.
And I don't know. I was talking to Coach, and he said Lowen might get to play. Lowen said he will. He said he was right on the borderline, and they were going to continue to test him.
The L train working hard, got a concussion on what did we say, Monday maybe?
Well, I don't know if he bragged on himself or not, but he had a kick return and a punt return for a touchdown, but the punt return was called
nullified. Yeah.
So.
He played great. He's been playing great. He got a little head knock on practice on Monday and had to do his test.
Do you think that'll bring him down to our level now? I mean,
I don't, because you've always said your line is what, hire a teenager while they know everything.
While they know everything, and he knows everything.
He knows everything,
Yeah,
so this is scary. And he knows, I mean, we've all talked with him about concussions and whatnot, and he's told us there's players who've had them, and so now I said, well, you're in that club, bud. You got to make sure this is right. Well, yeah, I'm concussed right now.
They didn't call them concussions back
no.
then. No.
We got our bell rung. Yeah. A lot, even if that meant Mom doing it.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you got that. You're going to call that, and you got Vladen, the new voice of the Valley. Your brother from another mother.
When we purchased KRAI AM and FM, you know, that's sort of, it reaches into Steamboat, so it's Northwestern Colorado radio, but Craig is its hometown, and that's where its city of license is. So they've always covered the Moffat County football game, so we're going to continue that.
Yeah.
Vlad's going to be the voice. Steve Moose is going to come up. He's been down in Denver. He was the voice for about the last 5 years, but he's actually now teaching down in Denver, so it's a challenge. He said, though, with his schedule, Steve can do all the basketball games, so we'll be carrying Bulldog basketball.
Nice. Well,
so we went down last week because they have cans and string. They don't actually have internet in Cedar Edge, so we were unable to broadcast the game.
the strings weren't long enough.
And phone lines don't exist anymore.
No.
So towns like Cedar Edge, they are SOL.
Edge.
So
Edge of technology.
Yeah, they, like hanging on.
Now, but we got to tell people. So Vladden's calling Moffat.
Yes.
You're calling Steamboat. You guys are driving down together like a married couple.
Yes, it's like the Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner,
Yeah.
you know,
or the RCs going to play hockey.
Perhaps, yes.
Right?
Yes. Little, but they're only driving 10, 15 minutes, depending on if there's gridlock at Ski House. First world problems here in Steamboat. First world problems.
All right, and then Saturday we got soccer. Vladden has wrote me into
Are you going to do it with
I'm
him?
going to call the game.
Nice.
The director of the U9-10 Development Academy, who still needs 2 coaches.
That's a call to action.
PSA right there.
Yeah.
Personal service. I'm going to call that game. It's at Dudley, and I want to see the boys play at Dudley. I want to see this match. And Centaurs, you guys have built it up.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's gotten moved earlier. Did you hear that?
No, lay it on the people.
Because it was scheduled for 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say that it's a 2 o'clock game time.
Okay, well, I got Lisa Pop. I'm going to be eating chili most of the day.
Oh, it's a chili day. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can't wait to sit next to Vladden to call an early afternoon soccer game. All right, so 2:30, what do you give me a kickoff?
I think 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock kickoff.
Dudley Field.
Dudley Field.
So that one got moved up, which means we can't carry the CU Nebraska football game, but we are carrying Sailor soccer. So tonight should be a good game. Steamboat Sailors, Moffat County Bulldogs. Bulldogs looked really good, but they played Summit County and they did not look good.
Yeah.
So Sailors are much better. I mean, they were in that Cedar Edge game through the fourth quarter,
Right.
what have you. Did you happen to watch last night?
I peeked a little bit of last night's NFL match.
10 plus penalties on both sides for more than 100 yards.
What do you think? And then, of
It
course,
was
we had a
ugly.
couple of inquisitive catch rule things
It was-
right off the bat. Collinsworth said, I don't know. I don't know what a catch is still.
Yeah, the officials, they were also still in preseason mode.
Okay.
Now, I could never be a
Oh, God, me neither. No zebra.
I'm still in the concussion protocol, so
Always.
it would not be good for me.
Who'd you pick last night in your pick'em pool?
Well, I'm in several. So in the one that counts, the Steamboat Today /Pro Football one, that you and I are VIP pickers
We
in,
are.
I picked the wrong team.
You did?
Yeah, we all didn't we all? Actually, you weren't there. Did you pick the Eagles? Or did you pick Atlanta?
Trusting the process. I think I picked Philly. Yeah, I did.
You picked Philly, so I picked Atlanta. So you're one up on me. Way to go! But in the league that does not count, but there may or may not be money involved in that one. I got that pick right. See, I kind of those questionable.
I see
ones,
where you're at.
You know,
and you and I will just keep it close, and then down the stretch, I'll pull ahead, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the playoff games are weighted.
That's true.
Yeah.
We got anything else we got to let go? What else you got going on this weekend? Then you're gonna chill out after you call these games.
Yeah, just usual.
Relax, daddy mode.
Daddy mode. We got lots of stuff. There's a chili cook-off. My kid likes chili. So we may be down there with our little taster kits going, give me more.
And what about, you told me Griff's got a karate thing. Is that coming up soon or
That's
not?
next weekend.
Next weekend?
Down in Eagle.
All right, so we'll talk about that
We'll
next
talk
week.
about that next week.
Deal.
Chili cook-off. That's I won the People's Choice back in like 1990 something when I was working for the other radio station when they were wind powered.
Why haven't you submitted your chili? Why haven't you brought it back?
I made the wind powered chili. And the key to, if you want to win this, you have to make a ton of chili. Like I got 2 of those big vats. You have to make a ton of chili. That's the key. And then sweeten it up. Remember tomatoes? They are bitter. And when you cook them down, you need to put some sort of sweetener in there.
Chef Merrick, you down with that? Is he making sense?
I prefer maple syrup or honey.
Okay.
Opposed to just white granule sugar. Yeah. But all the above. And then spice it up too, because you get the sweet and the...
Well, now that you've bragged about the wind power chili, you should probably whip up a little batch this weekend just in case.
No. That was a process.
No, I mean personal.
And back then, they used to, I could do a...
Yeah, do a personal.
Back then, we had to cook everything on premises. And now Lisa will tell us how it works now, but we had to show all our ingredients. And so we're there at 6 o'clock in the morning, because part of the thing about chili is it's better if it sits for it. You know, like you cook it, you make it the day before, and then you let it all marinate, you know.
Let the beans and the meat and the veggies soak.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll be eating chili tomorrow. I hope you can pop down and enjoy some.
I think I will. I didn't realize it was happening. Lisa doesn't talk to me as much as
she talks here on Hello Steamboat. You should watch the show.
Yeah.
Hello Steamboat, that's Brian Harvey. Greatness. Give him a shout if you see him. And if you see him driving, let him in. He's got things to do, all right?
Thanks to the guy in the Honda Pilot.
The Honda Pilot? Well done, Honda Pilot.
I saw you in my rearview mirror.
Keep it Steamboat. Hello, Steamboat. I got Pop and Rock to let us know what's going on. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hey, welcome back. Hello, Steamboat. Got Lisa P. here with me.
Hey, Rock.
Hey, we're going to talk about what's going down in town, because that's always my shtick on Fridays, right?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah, Lisa saw me, with my face on today, and I'm like, yes, every other day of the week it doesn't exist, but on Fridays, I try.
I'm so glad you tried, because I did not.
No, well, you try every day, and you do stuff all the time. I think you deserve a break. You're good.
Thank you.
Well, plus, I just found out, Lisa used to do cosmetology.
Yeah, I was a makeup artist.
Yeah, makeup artist, the big old hair and all that fun stuff.
Oh my God, I gotta pull those pictures out. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So you've paid your dues.
I
You
did.
know.
I did.
So all is
Like,
good.
It was a lot of effort.
Yeah. Today, though, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, now that we're rolling into September, ready. Okay, yeah, things are coming to a close, but we got to indulge while we can. Mm-hmm. We got the first Friday Art Walk tonight.
Right.
So, exactly. These always creep up on
Right.
me, too. But it's really nice because obviously a lot of places to go, things to do, places to eat, and hors d'oeuvres along the way.
I know. I always like to stop into Harwig's on that first Friday art walk and
Yeah.
have a glass of wine, check out the art, have a couple of oysters, maybe some escargot. Oh.
See, that's the place to go. A lot of people, they don't realize the good place. Sometimes it's the museums, and they'll have some little stuff.
Which
but
is, of
Harvard's-
course, you have to stop there, and it's beautiful. But to me, it's more about being out and about.
Well, the
and being
weather's
downtown,
nice.
it's super
Sure.
social, and I don't know, like Harwig's is just like, it's tray.
It's classy.
Yeah.
It's classy. We like it. But then also what? Okay, so we mentioned Navigator Awards
Navigator
tonight.
Awards.
Well,
I'll be
last
there.
night, well, that's good. Perfect. Up on the gondola. So it's a beautiful, perfect place to be. And last night, Doc Willett, that Rick did, I got all teary-eyed. It was so good. Yeah, with the show and everything, you saw the dogs, and their not so much limbs, but in their prosthetics and all this really cool stuff. And at one point, right after a video that Merrick made, someone went on stage and immediately thanked him, and I just got all teary-eyed.
Oh my God, I'd
that
be
video
bawling.
just pulled at your heartstrings. So good. So props to Rick there. And so tonight, I got Navigator. This is going to be really exciting too.
Yeah, really exciting. There's a lot of people being honored tonight. I'm excited that Jason and Kelly are being honored.
They were great.
I've known Jason and Kelly since the day they got here, basically.
No way.
I was Jason's, like, the first person Jason knew in town.
That's
He
awesome.
kind of walked in and said, I met him before he moved to town, and I told him the secret. I said, listen, there are plenty of jobs. You got to find a place to live. I'm like, so, like, don't talk to me until you have a place to live. So he came back like a month and a half later. He says, hey, do you remember I met you like a month and a half ago, and you said if I found a place to live, you'd give me a job?
Hey, held you to it.
And he's like, I got a
Absolutely.
place to live. And I'm like, I guess we got to give you a job. So
It's been awesome. So tonight
Yeah.
we get to recognize a young professional, service excellent, business of the year, and business leaders. This is going to be really
exciting.
great. The gondola, it's loading around like 5 o'clock, 5:15, kind of like the Sunset Happy Hours, which
Yeah.
also happens Sunday. But tonight you'll go on the gondola, and the show starts because they're going to be serving like hors d'oeuvres and of course all the good stuff, drinks and whatnot. So I think the show's going to start more near like 6:30. I'd say near the 6:30 part because we want to be able to filter everybody up.
yeah,
So-
I wondered how that was going to work just because,
Yeah.
you got to go paid at a time.
Yeah. So I would guess, and I could be wrong, it could go till about like 8:30, maybe 9, but it all kind of depends on how much you're socializing. But
Right.
it's a really good layout, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then if you're not able to go up to the gondola, well, here at the Chief Theater, it's a Steamboat Super Fun show.
Oh, super fun.
Yeah.
I'm so sad I'm going to miss it. I mean, it's just, it's a great thing on a Friday night to
Yeah,
do
I mean,
in September. And
perfect.
isn't it the pet?
Oh, yeah, this is for
Edition?
the Routt County Humane Society.
Yeah.
So all proceeds, because it's all donation-based when you come here, will go to the Routt County Humane Society. So it's absolutely perfect. I'm a sucker for animals anyway.
Absolutely. And it's just, it should be a cute one. It should be a really cute one.
It's good. So even though there's a chance of it being missed, I'm that person who, like, as soon as my due diligence is over, I'm going to get down off the gondola, and if I can catch the second half,
Oh,
perfect.
what a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, and if nothing else, there's typically an after party that the Super Fun show tends to have, so you just
Right.
never know. Yeah. I mean, that's what I did with the concert. Rick had to miss that, so I dragged him out afterwards. Last Sunday, we went to the press and saw Eric Tressner.
Oh my God, he was so
Awesome.
good.
Dude, he was playing guitar behind his back and
Oh
stuff,
my God,
man.
he,
It was wild.
He was, he was
Super
the
cool.
surprise for me. I wasn't familiar with him, and he was the surprise of the day. And man, was he good!
Yeah, so great way to end.
Yeah,
So
totally. It was a
privileged.
really fun day.
Really cool. And then, of
Totally.
course, tomorrow, like we already mentioned, Farmers Market and the Chili Challenge. So initially, I thought the Chili Challenge was going to be at like 9 a.m. I was like, I don't know if I can handle that.
Oh no. So the chili challenge it's in the market. It's part of the market, but chili doesn't really start till 11. So like Harvey was saying, back in the day it was a chili cook-off. So you had to like cook it there. The logistics of that are just like, a little crazy, and we're a little lazy in Steamboat. Like, let's face it, we all got like a lot to do, and like no one wants to
I
get up
can't
at 6
marinate for
o'clock in the
12
morning.
hours in Nampa.
Yeah,
I got
no.
stuff to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
And there's 4 categories.
Yeah, so you make your chili ahead of time and you bring it. And so there's a red chili, green chili, salsa, and cornbread. But I have to say, no cornbread. I have no cornbread entries.
Oh, no.
And it's like breaking my heart. Carl's didn't enter this year. Carl's has like the best cornbread
It is
ever.
good. Oh my gosh.
Like
yeah.
it's so good, but I have a feeling that's like people
entry?
are like, you know what, we're not going to enter a cornbread because they always win, but then they didn't enter this year, so you never know.
Exactly.
So but we have quite a few salsas,
And that's
so
what I wanted to
that'll be
ask real
interesting.
quick. How did that joint effort come in? Because it's similar ingredients? There's some tomatoes and maybe beans.
You know,
like the salsa and chili.
so the evolution, it's just, it's not that
Evolution
it's not
chili
that
salsa.
interesting. But the Chili Challenge is a fundraiser for Main Street, and it's the money we raise from Chili Challenge we use during our holiday events. So for things like sprucing up Santa's house and lights and things like that. So. It was just something else that we could add and maybe raise a little
Salsa
extra
for
money.
lights. I mean, I guess that translates.
Yeah.
Get hot now, and then you'll get lit up later. Wait, no,
Right.
that didn't come out right.
We want you to be
You'll
able
see in the
to
winter.
try stuff.
So that's really good. I just like the categories and everything else. So
Well, and Buffalo Commons is
Yes.
our band. It's like,
Yes.
so the Buffalo
Also
Commons
be
is going to be
entertained.
playing at the farmer's market. Like, how crazy is that?
that's perfect. And I realize that now Tony is taking the reins of
He's
the
one of our
judge.
judges.
But initially, let me just throw this out there: Rick was the main man because
was.
he's got that little chef jacket and doing his thing. But
Yeah,
he's
busy.
legitimately busy. So what
He's
I'm going to
too
try to
busy.
do, Brian was talking about those little sample cups. Oh, I'm going to be like having a tray of them, and then bring them to Mary.
Yeah, you got to ring them up. Be like,
Be
bring
like,
'em
hey,
up.
red,
Like,
green,
hey,
salsa,
would like your opinion.
cornbread maybe. So
Absolutely.
I'm still going to try to give him a chance. So that's what I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be great to see it tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, it's full. It's a full weekend.
Gotta love it.
It's a really full weekend. I just got to say, next week too.
Well, good because
Next Wednesday night. If you are
Yes.
in town next Wednesday between 3 and 5, come into town, go to the rooftop at Salt and Lime and look for the vintage cars. There's
Yes.
125 vintage race cars going to be in town next week, and it's probably your only chance to get a glimpse at like these $1 million cars because they quickly go underground and are safely stowed away.
Yes.
But if you're up on the roof at Salt and Lime on Wednesday, you'll get a good glimpse of them
wait, go
rolling
to
into
another
town.
rooftop. Salt and Lime's mine. No, I'm just kidding. But it will
Well,
be
hey,
great.
there's plenty. There's Vaqueros. You can like go
Absolutely.
down there, and But I think that's going to be fun. These guys they're a little crazy. They're a little fun.
Well, perfect. September is pretty much the last month we're pumping out all the fun.
Yeah.
So might as well get out there in the next couple weekends that we can.
That's right.
Let's start with this one. So tonight, Navigator Awards, super fun show. Tomorrow, Farmers Market Chili Challenge.
Right.
We'll see you there. But until next time, I'd say Monday, you be easy, Steamboat. Hello, Steamboat. Rick.